Jai Gurudev. Mahasivaratri, February 18th, that is today. Once in a year, Mahasivaratri they celebrate, but you should know that there is a Shivaratri every month, 12 times a year, and this Shivaratri comes one day before the new moon. Mahasivaratri is in the Tamil month of Masi. Now, there are many stories, but I will share 3 significant stories pertaining to Lord Shiva, who is the savior of this world. So the first story is about when the oceans were churned by both the Devas and the Asuras, having the Meru as the base. And it was at that time the Hala Hala poison, the most deadliest poison, came up along with all other benefits including Amrita and so on and so forth. So the first story, Lord Shiva gets the significance as the savior, where he consumed the Hala Hala poison and which stuck to his throat as a blue patch, and hence he gets the name Trinila. So savior, that's the first point, first story. The second one, why Mahasivaratri we celebrate, is his union and marriage with Goddess Parvati, and wherein they go ahead with the Ananda Tandavam, that means the divine cosmic dance. And the union, by union we mean Lord Shiva gave half portion to his wife, Goddess Parvati, and there are many more stories pertaining to that. The third story is, you might have heard that the Deva, Chandra, the moon god, due to his misadventures with Guru Bhagavan, he was cursed. And that is one part of the story. The other part of the story is where Lord Dhaksha, who was the son of Brahma, also cursed him that he would lose his beauty and his strength and health, and he would meet his nemesis. So the moon god, he was losing all his energy, and nobody could save him. And the curse was because he neglected his 25 wives and gave more importance to only 2 wives, because they favored his son Buddh, Lord Mercury. So that is a larger story. Maybe I will share some links below and you can check it out. And who could save him but Lord Shiva? So he approached Lord Shiva and asked for forgiveness, which also means that Mahasivaratri is a night where we can not only gain the energy but also ask for forgiveness and forgive others, whom we hold a grudge against. And Lord Shiva in his magnanimity was kind, and what he did was he took Lord Chandra, and placed him on his matted locks, and that is the crescent moon that you see. So 3 things. 1 is savior of the world, 2 his union with the goddess Parvati, which symbolizes the entire creation, the cosmos, which is based on the duality of masculinity and femininity. And the third thing is savior, or helping even the impossible things, that could happen to somebody, even to a god. So that's why they say on Mahasivaratri, when you meditate, with this bhava, with this attitude, it does good, and it can redeem any great calamity that can come forth. There's another portion which I wanted to tell you was about this leaf, which is called as the Indian bay leaf, and the botanical name is Aegle marmelos. This will look similar to the wood apple tree, but this is slightly different. It has a lot of medical properties, and if you look at this leaf, this has 3 portions. From the twig 3 will come, and there's a story behind this too. Vilvam, in Tamil it is called Vilvam, and in North India they say Bil or the Bale or the Bilva. So Vilvam, if you look at that Shabdam, Vilvam. So will is probably, if you look into the, linguistics, will, there are many words in English and Tamil that can come. So will, Vam is a bija for the Swadhisthana chakra, the second chakra, the chakra for health and happiness. So the story behind the Bilva is during the Ananda Tandava on the Mount Mandara, some sweat, few drops of sweat from Parvati's forehead fell on the mountain Mandara, and in its place sprouted this wonderful tree, the Bilva. And after Mandara mountain took this leaf and showed it to Parvati, she said, a goddess said that, look at it, it has got, the three leaves that symbolizes the three gunas. Triambaka, the three-eyed Lord Shiva, and the three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And also you can look at the three things as birth, the journey of life, and I won't say death, but I will say recreation. So Bilva is the most favored leaf or the most favored offering that you could give to Lord Shiva. And this can be done every day or even once in a year or whenever it is possible. So I will leave you with these small tidbits and stories. Jai Gurudev.